Good afternoon, SHL, and welcome to day 13 of the season 85 SHL schedule. As you can see, I have the standings up on the screen. You have Edmonton leading the way over in the west with a 10-point lead over Chicago. Manhattan in the east slowed down a little bit since last week with a 6-point lead over Philadelphia. It is the new year tomorrow in the sim, since today is December 31st, 2051. All right, we'll get started. Schedule, that was yesterday's schedule. I'll go ahead and sim to the next day, which there is no games, I believe. No games. So we will sim to the second, which there will be games. There are the games. Make your players a little bit happier. Done. Gave them a piece of pizza. And we will get started. First game up, Cincinnati 6. Taking on Atlanta Inferno. Do a quick check real quick. I have no... Yep, okay, we're good. How is everyone doing in the chat? Let's go. Cincinnati 6 visiting Atlanta. Atlanta takes this one 6-2. Mia Lavoie, 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. J. Ick Barron, 2 goals, 1 assist for the second star. Puddles O'Duckling, 3 assists for the third star. Atlanta outshot Cincinnati 36-26. I hope you can hear my dog, who's not used to me being in the basement, barking because I'm in the basement. Manhattan traveling to New England. And New England shuts out Manhattan 9-0. Troy McClure, the fourth. 4 assists for the first star. Prince Marius, a goal and 2 assists for the second star. And Silver Tarandis, 2 goals, 1 assist for the third star. New England outshot Manhattan 35-19. Montreal Patriots taking on Tampa Bay Barracuda. Tampa Bay takes this one 5-2. Anton Beauregard, who is a new player for the Tampa Bay Barracuda, makes the stat sheet. 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Weston Windsor, 2 assists for the second star. And Braden Point, 2 goals for the third star. Tampa Bay outshot Montreal 26-16. Buffalo Stampede heading to the Hamilton Steelhawks. Hamilton takes this one 4-3. Elliot Alderson, 2 assists for the first star. Easton Schaefer, goal, 2 assists for the second star. Robos Vin with a goal for the third star. Hamilton outshot Buffalo 36-34. Tight game. It was all tied up until... Nope, it wasn't. Never mind. Just had a bad loss there, Bandito, unfortunately. Nashville Sound taking on the Toronto North Stars. Nashville Sound takes this one 6-3. Shio Corinne, 2 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Hockey player, goal and 2 assists for the second star. And Jet Labyrinth, 2 assists for the third star. Nashville outshot Toronto 37-28. And last game of this day of the sim day in the sim. It's the first sim day. Philadelphia Forge taking on Baltimore Platoon. And Philadelphia takes this one 6-1. Merrick Carta, goal and 3 assists for the first star. Apollo Seaborn, a goal and 3 assists for the second star. And Leonard Wood with 3 assists for the third star. Philadelphia outshot Baltimore 47-25. And we will move on to the third. Make your players a little bit happier. Starting us off, New Orleans taking on Minnesota. New Orleans takes this one 9-3. Lyle Oldeline, the fourth, with 4 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Blade Hunter with 3 goals, 1 assist for the second star. And Mikael Inovoldsson with an assist for the third star. New Orleans outshot Minnesota 34-29. San Francisco Pride traveling to Edmonton. And Edmonton takes this one in a 10-0 score. Gwendolyn Tallinn with 3 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Alexa Johansson with a goal and 3 assists for the second star. And Matthias with a goal and 3 assists for the third star. Edmonton outshot San Francisco 46-16. Denver Glacier Guardians taking on Los Angeles Panthers. Denver gets this one 3-1. Journeyman with 2 assists for the first star. Nab Dapson with a goal for the second star. And Timo Salami, goal and assist for the third star. Denver outshot Los Angeles 57-16. Next up, Chicago traveling to Texas. Chicago takes this one 7-4. McLovin with a goal and 3 assists for the first star. Max Belcher with a goal and an assist for the second star. Matty J with 3 assists for the third star. Chicago outshot Texas 39-24. What a bad penalty call there. There's no way I was holding. Madison Valkyries traveling to Calgary. Calgary takes this one 7-2. Literally wizard. Goal and 2 assists for the first star. Jeff Santiago, 2 goals, assists for the second star. And Chappelle Roan with a goal and assist for the third star. Calgary outshot Madison 30-29. Finishing out this in-sim day, Seattle traveling to Winnipeg. Seattle, Texas won 5-2. Will Tomlander with 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Squidwardo Tentacles with 2 assists for the second star and 1 timer with an assist for the third star. Seattle outshot Winnipeg 36-21. Depending on where you live, the Northern Lights may be able to be seen tonight if you're over in America. Doesn't happen very often where I'm from, so it's exciting to see them when you can. And we will move on to the next day. Make your players a little bit happier. Pizza party. Philadelphia Forge taking on Cincinnati 6. Cincinnati takes this one 4-3. Hot dog lunch with 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. 3 WW wingmate Rock, 2 assists for the second star. Bradley Yates, goal and assist for the third star. Philadelphia outshot Cincinnati 51-28. Sorry, your players ate all the pizza. That's how we keep them happy. Here in the SHL, fake pizza parties. Manhattan Rage traveling to Buffalo. Manhattan takes this one 5-2. Shiny Rainbow, 2 goals for the first star. Johnny Hockey, 2 assists for the second star. Roy D. Rivers, 2 assists for the third star. Manhattan outshot Buffalo 46-27. Take that up with head office. They control all of the purse strings in this league. New England Wolfpack traveling to Nashville Sound. And New England keeps winning 8-6 over Nashville. Troy McClure the fourth, another big game, a hat trick, 3 goals. Veal Sada Maki, 2 goals, 2 assists for the second star. Tip Toasty, 3 goals for the third star. New England outshot Nashville 44-32. Trevor Leahy getting on the score sheet with his new team. Baltimore Platoon traveling down to Tampa Bay. Baltimore takes this one 4-0. John Gibson with a 28 save shutout. Ing Birdson, goal and assist for the second star, and Oliver Castellan with a goal for the third star. Tampa Bay outshot Baltimore 28-23. Toronto visiting Hamilton. Hamilton takes this one 5-4 in a shutout. Jenny Mantney, 2 assists for the first star. Ethan Cross, 2 assists for the second star, and Lighton Centris with assists for the third star. Toronto outshot Hamilton 40-35. And this one went to a shootout, so we will scroll down to see what happened. Janny Manti with a miss. Winnesi Shrine Time with a miss. Robo Sven with a goal. Thomas Passarelli with a miss. And Hughes Incorporated sealed it with a goal. And last sim for this in-sim day, Atlanta Inferno traveling to Montreal. Atlanta takes this one 4-1. Christian Sepinen, 2 assists for the first star. Edward Lavoie with a goal and assist for the second star. And Violet Stoica, 2 assists for the third star. Atlanta outshot Montreal 49-16. I'm struggling with names today. I agree, they cheated. Burn the whole league down. It's time for us to take powers back and all strike. Oh, hey, Mickle. Let's go to the next day, January 5th. Make your players a little bit happy. Pizza party. Winnipeg Aurora taking on Los Angeles Panthers. Los Angeles takes this one 5-0. Jiggle Epuff, 3 assists for the first star. Pierre Quirol, 2 goals, assists for the second star. Jackson Reaper with 2 assists for the third star. Los Angeles outshot Winnipeg 26-17. Los Angeles getting their 4th win of the season. Seattle taking on New Orleans. Seattle takes this one 6-5. Campbell Fisherman, 2 assists for the first star. Abuas, 2 assists for the second star. Jefferson Stillflex, goal for the third star. Seattle outshot New Orleans 36-31. It's a pizza party every day in the SHL. It's actually just Little Caesars Pizza. That's why it doesn't make you happy. It just gets rid of your grumbles. Probably why we have to reset it the next day, because you're sick. And then we feed it to you again. Minnesota Monarchs taking on Denver Glacier Guardians. Glacier Guardians take this one 6-4. Leo Carlson, Raj, he was in the chat earlier. 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Johnny Patey, version 2. Goal for the second star. Dag Otto Brunnerjest, Janst, 2 goals for the third star. Minnesota outshot Denver 33-31. He's all right. Edmonton traveling to Madison, getting them some Culvers. And it works because they win 6-0. Cristoforo Rockimi and Piano, 3 goals for the first star. Froyo Solberg with a goal and 3 assists for the second star. And Sonia Solberg with a goal and assist for the third star. Edmonton outshot Madison 50-10. Whoo! That's a lot. San Francisco Pride taking on Chicago Syndicate. Chicago wins that one 6-0. Sam Volta with 2 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Matty J with a goal and 3 assists for the second star. Holy smokes with 2 assists for the third star. Chicago outshot San Francisco 42-13. And last one on this InSim day, Calgary taking on Texas. Texas takes this one 12-2. Thomas Hudson with 3 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Emil Dion, 2 goals, 4 assists for the second star. Teddy Blues, goal and 2 assists for the third star. Texas outshot Calgary 42-35. And this is going to bring us up to the last InSim day, which is going to be the 7th, I believe. Yep, no games on the 6th. I don't know if I hit that earlier or not. And there are the last games of this sim. We're going to go down and throw another pizza party. Pizza party. And get started with Chicago going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay takes this one 6-5. Sean Pond, 4 goals, 2 assists for the first star. River Yekaterina Volkova, goal and assist for the second star. Braden Point, 2 goals, 3 assists for the third star. Chicago outshot Tampa Bay 52-23. Denver traveling to Hamilton. Hamilton takes this one 4-1. Swedish Chef, 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Peanut Butter Zamboni, 31 saves, 969 save percentage. And Jenny Manti, 2 assists for the third star. Shots were tied 32 each. Yeah. Yep, you were goalied. Minnesota going to New England. Minnesota takes this one 3-2. Greg Evil with a goal for the first star. Prince Marius goal for the second star. Levin Dajkic. Dodge kick. Third star with an assist. New England outshot Minnesota 33-27. New England was making a comeback in that third. Deutsch kick. Okay. I'll forget that by next week. I appreciate you, though. Edmonton taking on Philadelphia. Edmonton wins 7-4. Sonia Solberg, 2 goals, 3 assists for the first star. Or sorry, Freya Solberg, 2 goals, 3 assists for the first star. Sonia Solberg, goal, 2 assists for the second star. Hip Hurts with 2 assists for the third star. Moving on, New Orleans taking on Nashville. New Orleans takes this one 7-3. Rocky Gislason. 2 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Lyle Oldeline, the fourth, a goal and 3 assists for the second star. Joe Primo, 3 assists for the third star. New Orleans outshot Nashville 35-32. Madison taking on Montreal. Madison takes this one 5-3. Captain Obvious with a goal and 2 assists for the first star. Harlan Sanders with 2 goals, 1 assist for the second star. Javelin Bodine, a goal and 2 assists for the third star. Montreal outshot Madison 35-28. That one I would agree with. Hif just got punished for cheating, so it tracks. Los Angeles going to Toronto. Toronto takes this one 6-0. If you ain't first, 2 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Bartholomew with 3 assists for the second star. Lucas Eichelman, 3 assists for the third star. Toronto outshot Los Angeles 30-12. What did I do, McCool? Why did I get the angry or sad face? Winnipeg taking on Manhattan. Manhattan takes this one 10-0. Shiny Rainbow, 3 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Johnny Hockey, 2 goals, 2 assists for the second star. My fantasy team thanks you. Lib Cove, 2 goals, 2 assists for the third star. I know you guys want an impartial summer, but my fantasy team, it's hard to be impartial. I also judge you if you don't do well while I'm simming. I just don't say the judgments out loud. Calgary Dragons taking on Atlanta Inferno. Atlanta takes this one 12-0. Paul Bondage, 3 goals for the first star. Jay Ickbaron, 2 goals, 3 assists for the second star. Violet Stoyoka, 2 goals, 2 assists for the third star. Atlanta outshot Calgary 34-17. A lot of big scores this sim day. Tommy, I hope the dentist appointment went well. And that you're not still at it trying to watch this while the dentist is working on you. That would be awkward. A lot. You missed a lot. We're striking come the 5th. Getting players' rights. Texas taking on Baltimore. Texas takes this one 4-1. Rondelis Ringo Ramont, 2 assists for the first star. Travis Coates with a 32 save game with a 970 save percentage. And Patrick Rail with a goal and an assist for the third star. What a man. Texas outshot Baltimore 37-33. There is... It's not a Patrick Sim if there isn't accusations for cheating. It's not what you can accuse, but what you can prove. San Francisco taking on Cincinnati. Cincinnati takes this one 7-2. Raw Cheese McPickle, 3 assists for the first star. Hot Dog Lunch, 3 assists for the second star. Jesus Murphy, 2 assists for the third star. They didn't give anybody who scored a goal a star. Cincinnati outshot San Francisco 53-28. Yep, I'm not a rookie. I mean, you had Gordon William Gibbles with 2 goals, and they're like, no, you don't get to be a star. You get to just watch everybody else who gave you an assist the star. Selfish FHM. And last game of this sim date, Seattle taking on Buffalo. Seattle takes this one 6-0. Pinelli switchbang, 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Stavros Kondos, goal and assist for the second star. Campbell Fisherman, an assist for the third star. Seattle outshot Buffalo 33-16. As always, I appreciate you guys watching and listening to me rant. It makes these things fun. Congratulations, Tommy, on no cavities. Save this real quick. Take a look at the standings. Edmonton still up 12 points over Chicago in the West. 40 wins, 3 losses. Manhattan over in the East, 8 points up on Philadelphia, 36-7. Texas holding on to a playoff spot still, 7th over in the West. Points leader is Gwendolyn Tillin with 95. Goals, Gwendolyn Tillin with 45. Sonia Solberg with 63 assists. Over on the goalie side, Abby Wright back, 2.26 goals against average. John Gibson with a 920 save percentage. And Abby Wright back with 32 wins. You know what? I will. If I remember. It's all on that one. More leaders. Rookie points. Toivu Jokinen with 52. Greg Evil with 43. Thomas Passarelli with 42. Silver Torres with 42. Shia Corin with 41. Yeah. Toivu had a great sim, actually, this game. All right, you guys. I'm going to put it back over on standings. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love ya. Hug a simmer.